Hello friends and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you are having a lovely day. So today I thought I would do a special video and I had this idea a few days ago, and so I asked for submissions for your favorite anime or manga boys because I had this idea. So today I'm going to be ranking popular male shoujo manga characters. So originally when I put out this call for characters, it was just kind of get an idea of who maybe popular characters are. So I apologize if your favorite character is in here. I did decide to go with just manga characters. So yeah, and just shoujo characters. If you don't know what a tier maker is, it is basically, it's just like a trend and you rank things in a certain category based on your opinion, how much you like them, or specified categories. So today I'm going to be doing that with manga boys because I love shoujo manga boys. Here is my tier maker. We have 5 tiers. We have S through D. S is the best, the top of the top boys. And then D is going to be like your worst characters, the ones I don't like at all. A tier is gonna be like really good ones. I like them, but they are not like top tier. They're not the best. B is just kind of like middle of the road. And then C is gonna be like either I don't hate them, but I'm also like not sure. Or if they're just kind of like mediocre, or if I have like no real opinion about them. So it's kind of like a mixed bag between like I don't totally hate you, but also like I don't know you enough, or I can't really form an opinion, or they're not my type. So it's not necessarily super bad if they're in C, but I'll explain my reasoning for each ranking. So not everybody in here is somebody that I know or I've read the manga. Maybe I've only seen the anime or I've seen a live action, or I haven't seen anything from it at all, and they're just like a really popular character that was mentioned like multiple times, so I threw them in here. So let us go ahead and start ranking these boys. Of course, before I get started, these are just my opinions, and if I rank your fave poorly, I'm sorry. This is all just like in good fun, and I'm just trying to have a cute time, I guess. But yeah, don't take this super seriously, and I apologize if your fave ends up in C or D tier. Saws. So first off, we have Akira from Ran the Peerless Beauty. I love this boy. I love this manga so much. I cannot wait until the 9th volume, which I don't know when it's gonna come out because it's been forever. But I love Ran the Peerless Beauty, and Akira is a top tier boy. He loves flowers and he's super soft, super fun. So he is going in the S tier, starting off strong. Next up, we have Alec from Prince Freya. So I like Alec, but I don't think I've had enough time with him. He's definitely like pretty, and yeah, I just feel like we haven't had enough time with Alec. He was largely absent for like volume 3 or something like that. So I feel like we need more time with Alec. So, but I like him. So he's gonna go in B because, you know, we like him, but we need more time. How many times am I gonna say that sentence? I don't know. And then next we have Aoi from Demon Prince of Momichi House. And so I've only read 3 volumes of this, but I like him. Again, I need more time with Aoi. So, but he is very pretty, and I feel like he's a little bit tragic, so, you know, I like a tragic boy. But I think he also is gonna go in, ooh, not C tier, he's gonna go in B tier, just because I feel like we need more time, I need more time with him. And then next we have Arata from Chihara Furu, and if you are not watching Chihara Furu, what is wrong with you? And if you have not read the Chihara Furu manga, what is wrong with you? This series is super underrated, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about it. The manga is only digital, which is a crime against humanity. Honestly, the covers alone, beautiful, perfect. So just for that, I want them on my shelves. There's also a lot of volumes. There's like 44 volumes, which is probably why it's not published or printed, because it's so long. But Chihayafuru, great. So Arata is not my favorite male protagonist from Chihayafuru. He is, yeah, he's not my favorite. So I think Arata, I like him. I don't like him the best for Chihaya. There's another character that I like for Chihaya best, but we'll get to that. So Arata, I think I'm gonna put him in A tier because I really like him, but he is not the best. So A tier. Next we have Atsushi Dojo from Library Wars. And I have not talked about Library Wars that much on my channel. I think I've only mentioned it like once in a really old video. I have not read the manga for Library Wars, but I've watched the anime, and Library Wars is on my list of things I want to read this year. I just need to get my hands on the whole series. I have to buy it like secondhand. But Atsushi Dojo, really great. He's like a military guy, but also a librarian. Library Wars is weird. But I really like him, a king. So Atsushi Dojo is gonna go in A tier. I really like him. Hopefully this year I'll get to talk about Library Wars more because it's amazing. And then we have Aya from Waiting for Spring. And okay, so Aya, I'm probably gonna make a lot of people mad, but I don't like Aya a lot, or really at all. I feel like I get that he's like special to Mitsuki, childhood friend, whatnot, but he doesn't treat Mitsuki very well. I feel like he like kind of steamrolls her a lot and doesn't really let her speak or come up with her own like thoughts before he says something like dramatic or whatever. He just, I don't like Aya at all. Really. Yeah, so Aya is gonna go in C tier. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people really like Aya, but I just don't like the way he treats Mitsuki. So, and then we have Hawk from Yona of the Dawn, and there is only one place that Hawk can go, and that is S tier. Like, Hawk has to go in S tier. Where else would he be? He doesn't belong anywhere else. Only S tier. Then we have Hotohori from Fushigi, and I just finished my Fushigi rewatch, and there is a lot. There's a lot to discuss from Fushigi Yugi. I haven't read a lot of the manga. It's actually one of the first manga I ever read. But Hotohori, I really like Hotohori, so Hotohori is gonna go in A tier. And then we have J-Ha from Yona of the Dawn, and I love J-Ha. He kind of flip-flops between my favorite of the dragons. So, yeah, he is gonna go in A tier. I love his like relationship with Hawk and Kija. It's so fun. Let's see. And then next we have Kazehaya, my favorite. So again, only one place that Kazehaya can go. He is the most refreshing boy. So he is not going in C tier. He is going in S tier. Kazehaya, he only belongs there. And then we have Kija, whatever. So I really like Kija. He is like such a nice guy. I don't know. He's very pretty, and I just really like him a lot. He's the white dragon. So he's gonna go in A tier also because I really like Kija. He's the other one that I like flip-flop between my favorites. And then we have Kikuchi from Aoharu Ride, who is my personal favorite love interest from that series, but we will get to my opinions on love interest from other love interests from Aoharu Ride. But I really like Kikuchi. I like him better as like a boyfriend for Futaba. So I'm gonna put Kikuchi in B tier just because I feel like he could have fought a little bit harder for Futaba, but yeah. And then next we have one of the ones that was submitted. So this is the guy from Cutie and the Beast. Oh, his name is Kuga. Okay, so Kuga, I have not read this manga. I've only heard about it. And honestly, like, he's not really my type. Um, that much. Like, I've heard that he's like really super soft and sweet, but I am just like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough from the way people talk about it. Like, I'm sure he's great, but I think I'm gonna put him in C tier because not because I'm like, oh, this is bad, but because he's just not really my type. So he's gonna go in C tier. And then next we have this is one of the other ones I don't know. So he is from, oh, this is the guy from Denkeki Daisy. Yeah, so his name is Kurosaki, and Kurosaki, he looks like maybe he is a little bit brooding, which always a plus for me. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna put Kurosaki in B tier because I'm interested in finding out more about him. And then we have Kyo from Fruits Basket. And so I've read 4 volumes of Fruits Basket, and I have not watched the anime, either iteration of it. So I'm working my way through Fruits Basket. This is a mission, another mission for this year is to finish Fruits Basket. So I have not read a ton. And honestly, at the beginning, I didn't really like him because he's very yelly, and I don't like very yelly characters, very aggressive. But at the end of volume 3, I started to really like him a lot more. So I think Kyo is gonna go in A tier. Hopefully his character only goes up from here and I don't regret putting him in A tier. And then next we have Kyosuke from Waiting for Spring, and I don't like Kyosuke. He creeps me out. He's very like meddling and things like that. So he just like, I'm sorry. Like, this is like one of my favorite mangas ever, and I am not a fan of several characters, but Kyosuke is gonna go in C tier because he creeps me out. Speaking of characters that creep me out, Kyoya from Ouran High School Host Club, he also creeps me out. I am just not, I don't know. I don't think I ever really liked him when I watched the anime all of those years ago. I don't know. He creeps me out, so he's gonna go in C tier along with other glasses bitch. Kyosuke. And then we have Ko from Ao Haru Ride. And I have opinions on Ko, and you're gonna hear them right now. Ko is trash. I hate him so much. He's the worst, and Futaba should not bother with Ko. She should stay with Kikuchi because he treats her way better. The thing I don't like about Ko is that he doesn't communicate his feelings. He doesn't tell anyone anything. Like, just talk to your friends. I hate Ko. Ko is going in D tier. Like, Ko is trash. Like, I'm sorry. I do not like him at all. He is the worst. And then we have Mitsuhide from Snow White with the Red Hair, and I love Mitsuhide. I have such a crush on him. He's so good. He's so cute. I like that he is a knight. That's a thing that I like. And he's like easy to like make fun of, which sounds mean. But I just like that he is a really like, I don't know. I like his personality. He's good. I like his dedication to Zen and to Kiki and to his friends. It's great. I love him so much. I did get spoiled for a thing when I was looking at information about the series and looking at like fan art and stuff. So he does a thing around chapter 100, I think, that I am very angry at him with but that does not stop him from going in the S tier. I love Mitsuhide so much. Favorite. He's my favorite. I love him. I love him. Let's see. And then we have Mori from Ouran High School Host Club. And Mori, I heard something about Mori. I haven't confirmed this. I don't know if it's just like a TikTok rumor and just like people making up stuff for clout on TikTok. But I heard that originally Mori was supposed to be like the main love interest for Haruhi in Ouran, but Tamaki got popular, so it switched to Tamaki. So that's interesting. But Mori doesn't say a lot. But so I'm gonna put him in B tier just because he needed to be a little more vocal for me. Also, I haven't read much of the manga and have seen the anime, so I know there is much more in Oran. And then we have Nakatsu from Hanakimi. Hanakimi is another one of my favorite characters ever, or manga ever. And Nakatsu is so good. I love him so much. He's super fun. Great friend. Great potential love interest. Nakatsu is great. Plus his live action actor, the original one, in the Japanese version. Great. Ikutoma, wonderful. So Nakatsu is gonna go in A tier because I love him. And then we have, this is Naruse from Orange. So it's been a very long time since I've read Orange, which I loved and I like read in an entire night. Obviously what Naruse goes through is like super tragic and I am sad for how things end up for him in certain parts of the story. But I still really like him. I feel like he doesn't deserve, I mean, nobody deserves what he went through, but he is just, I love him. So we are going to put him in A tier. There's going to be a lot of people in A tier. I'm sorry, I'm just too nice. And I like a lot of these guys. And then we have Obi from Snow White with the Red Hair. So originally not super sold on Obi. I know there's a lot of like a lot of people who would put Obi in S tier. But I don't know. I like Obi. I didn't like him that much at first, but he grows on me. So Obi is gonna go in A tier. Honestly, all the guys from Snow White with the Red Hair are great. So yeah, A tier. Then we have Otani from Lovely Complex or Lovecom. And I saw some of the anime. I might have read some of the manga a long time ago. And I've seen the live action. And the actor they picked for the live action, great. Koki Tepe, great choice. But I don't really remember that much about him. I do like him and I think he's cute. So we're going to put him in B tier just because the information and my memory of him is not great. And then this is the guy from Skip Beat, I think. Oh, so this is Ren. So I don't know if this is just the image that I picked, but looks very dark, brooding kind of guy, which we all know I like an emo boy. So I think I'm gonna put him in B tier because I want to know more. I feel like B tier is just like the I need to know more about you tier. Okay, so then we have Rui from Waiting for Spring, and I really like him, but I feel like he doesn't have enough screen time. He's kind of like, I feel like he's like the friend that is forgotten about, or he just was there to round out the group. They needed 4 people to make a good friend group. So I feel like he needed more. And I wish we had gotten more out of him because he's really cute and I like his personality. So we're going to put him in B tier, which seems to be the I need to know more category. And then we have Ryuji from Waiting for Spring, who I love. I love Ryuji. I think I like his energy. I like his earnestness. He's got that very like captain of the team vibe going on. So I'm gonna put him in A tier because I really like him and his character development in Waiting for Spring. And then we have Izumi Sano from Hanakimi, another great boy. I really like him as a love interest for Mizuki. So Sano is gonna go in A tier. Love him. And then we have possibly what was my very first anime crush, and we have Shaoran from Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, so I love Shaoran. He is my favorite character. Love his character development. I love everything about Shaoran. So he is going in S tier. Love him. Have always loved him. Then we have Shin from Nana. So this is one that was submitted, and I don't know. So it's been a very long time since I've consumed anything related to Nana. So I think I read some of the manga in high school and I might have seen a live action, I think. And I don't remember like anything about his character. I know that he is like maybe a little goth like. So I don't know. I don't know if I like if his like style is for me. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just gonna put him in C tier because I feel like maybe he is not my type. I know like next to nothing about him. Also, I feel like maybe all of the men in Nana are like not good and they're all kind of trash, so I don't know. And then we have Shina from Yona of the Dawn. He is the blue dragon. I didn't put Zeno in here. Sorry. But I put Shina, I feel like Shina is gonna go in B tier because he's like super silent, so I feel like I need more from him. I need to experience Shina a little bit more before I can move him up a category. And then we have Suwon. And Suwon is probably the most like conflicting one on here because I like Suwon, I think. But I don't like the way he went about things. Suwon, murder is never the answer, so you are gonna go in C tier. I really like him for Yona, but just like, it's the murder thing. And then we have Shaoran from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. So I have read up to volume 6 or 7 of the omnibuses of Tsubasa, and I've seen some of the anime and like the OVAs and stuff like that, and read a lot about it because I know it's very confusing and I wanted to understand. But he is not S tier like Cardcaptor Sakura Shaoran, but he is still a Shaoran. So, and from the point in the story and the version of him that I've seen in the story, I like him, so he is going in A tier. And then we have Taichi. Taichi from Chihaya Furu. And I love Taichi so much. I love him so much. I want Chihaya to be with him. I think he is so good. He's like tormented and he just wants to be really good and he hasn't like made it to where he wants to be. It's just, I have so many emotions about Taichi. So Taichi is gonna go in A tier because I love him so much and I just really want Chihaya to be with Taichi, but I don't think she's gonna be with Taichi. I think she's gonna go for Arata, and I just don't know, and I just love him so much. So yeah, A tier for Taichi. And then we have Taiga from Honey So Sweet, who is such a sweet boy. He is kind of the character, if you want to use the cinnamon roll alignment, he is looks like he could kill you, actually a cinnamon roll. He's so sweet, so cute, so he is gonna go in A tier. And then we have Tamahome from Shuyugi. I really like Tamahome. I think he's super cool, so Tamahome is gonna go in A tier also. I just love shoujo boys. So many are in A tier. So then we have Tamaki. So I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this, but I think I'm gonna put Tamaki in B tier only because I feel like most of Tamaki's like character development is in the manga and in the portion of the manga that I have not read. So he's gonna go in B tier. It's been a lot. He's a little bit too much at times, so he's gonna go in B tier. And then we have Tomoe. I think that's who this is. From Kami-sama Hajimemashite or Kami-sama Kiss. So he looks like, I think he's like a yokai or like some sort of like demon thing. He looks a little bit scary, but people really he's really popular. So I feel like I want to find out more. So he's gonna go in B tier. And then we have Toa Asakura from Waiting for Spring. I love him so much. I love that Toa is like, he communicates his feelings to his friends and to his crush. He like actually talks to people, unlike other people we have seen from shoujo manga. I'm looking at you, Ko. So I am gonna put him in S tier because I love Toa so much. So great. And then we have Toya from Cardcaptor Sakura. So not the character I had a crush on as a child. But I still really like him. I think he's super cool, and I like how like protective he is of his sister and everything like that. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. Toya is really cool. And then we have like the OG. We have Mamoru Chiba, or Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. So I really like him. I am like, I've seen both versions of the anime. I've seen several musicals, and I'm working my way through the manga. So I think I'm gonna put Tuxedo Mask in A tier because he is just like such a classic, like shoujo love interest. Like how could he be anything less than A tier? Even though he doesn't do anything, but I think that's kind of the point. And then we have this guy, Usui from Maid-sama. He was also requested several times. So I am going to put him in B tier. I don't know like anything about that anime, but he looks pretty cool. So we're going to put him, and he looks like somebody I would like. He kind of looks like Taichi a little bit from Chihayafuru. So he's going to go in B tier because I need to know more. And then we have Yamato from Say I Love You, which is a manga that I've been working my way through digitally on Kindle Unlimited recently. And I really like him. I'm not a fan of the haircut. I don't really know what's going on there, but I do really like him. I think he's super sweet. He's totally in love with his girlfriend, and that's really fun. So he's gonna go in A tier because he's a good boy. And then we have Yuki. And Yuki is not what I thought he was. He was always like the image of him is like, oh, he's like the prince character. He's who I think Toru should be with and everything. And I think that's like who he's supposed to be in the manga to the manga characters. But I don't trust Yuki. Like there is something about the look in that motherfucker's eyes that I do not understand. He is super creepy. I don't know what's going on. Probably trauma, but I don't know. He just creeps me out a lot. And I wish that wasn't the case, but he does. So Yuki is gonna go in C tier because I am low-key scared of him. And then last we have Zen from Snow White with the Red Hair. I really like Zen. I think he is like a really great love interest for Shirayuki and just general like shoujo manga love interest. I really liked his growth in recent volumes of the manga. So Zen is actually going to go in S tier because I like for the longest time I couldn't decide if I liked Zen or Mitsuhide better, and there are just like moments in the manga where I'm just like, I love you, Zen, so much. So yeah, that's my last one, and this is my ranking of popular male shoujo characters. Some of these are technically Josei characters, but you know, we get the idea. So yeah, I have left the link to this ranking, this tier ranking, in the description, so you can go and check that out. And if you do end up doing this, like tweet it at me or something like that, because I would be interested to know like how everybody's I guess tiers look and how different they would be from mine. So of course, if I didn't have your favorite character in here, I'm sorry. There are 45 of them and it has taken me 30 minutes to film, so any more I feel like would be excessive. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're all having a great day. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more manga goodness from me. That is all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!